Robin, come on. They're just up ahead.
It's Nightwing. I'm not Robin anymore.
Shh, you're having delusions, Robin. Now, get ready for fisticuffs, like old times.
What is up with that skin?
Skin, this is, what are you talking about? This is my best costume. I only, bring it out for special occasions.
That is your best costume. This stops bullets and knives. What does this do?
It has, it's Egyptian cotton. It feels good against my skin.
Okay, I'll give you that.
And I can do this.
You're gonna do that in front of those gangsters right there.
Yes! Come on, Robin, this way!
You leave. I'm Nightwing!
Why is this review so late? Well, basically Batman on PS4 and Xbox One is like... while Batman on PC is like... and unfortunately, I made the mistake of playing on PC. So you probably know by now the whole song and dance about Batman. Know that my experiences going in were blunted quite a bit due to the disastrous PC port, which is odd because at first I experienced no game-breaking errors, just very poor textures. Oh yeah, shit is breaking now, guys.
Look at that. What is going on?
Yeah.
What is this?
What wacky world.
On your knees, Crane. Now.
And some glitches, but about hour 3 or 4, just all hell started to break loose. And that is on my Mega Machine, too. In fact, if you have anything other than a Mega Machine, it's like so poorly optimized that it was actually removed from Steam. It's still not gone back up on Steam for weeks at this point. That should tell you something. Its refusal to even play for some, its constant infuriating crashing. You motherfucking piece of shit! When I spend $60 on a fucking game, I expect it to fucking work! Or its slideshow frames per second.
I'm gonna shock you.
Jesus, what's going on?
Yes, real
Come
bad.
on,
Slow
this bullshit.
down.
What the fuck? No!
Joe, it should be easier for you. Calm down. Whoa, Batman on PC is so fucking awesome, guys. Shit couldn't even handle the 30 frames per second that it was nerfed to on PC. Now, WB has started getting a bad reputation for these kinds of bad PC ports, and this basically needs to stop! Now! Immediately! Batman, hard crash. So how about the actual game, when the damn thing is working as intended? Is it a worthy conclusion to the Arkham franchise that Rocksteady has worked on so hard over these past years? Now, I'm sure I'll get heat from extreme Batman fans for saying this, but no, not really. Well, sorta. You see, for me it's a mixed bag. It's technically proficient and impressively detailed. On consoles for sure. Hands down the best graphics in a Batman game to date. Does it brim with content and atmosphere? Yes, that's for sure. But when all's said and done, it just feels more like an average or a competent sequel rather than a swan song of achievement and franchise potential conclusion, you know, that I know that Rocksteady is capable of creating. In fact, the best part of the game comes from a reveal and a creative element that I'd rather not spoil here. Essentially, it completely saves the game in my mind. How crazy and deep this rabbit hole gets, it's gratifying, and with a final moment of wish fulfillment, it left super evil smiles on my face. It was the driving force behind the game. It's what pushed me forward to complete it, not the countless drones that I had to fight in the bat tank, which I'll get to later. But you know what, fuck it, let's stop beating around the bush. Okay, it's been 2 weeks, more than 2 weeks. I'm gonna spoil it right here for you. Joker is in the fucking game, and it is such a creative addition to the game.
Miss me?
It's psychological. He has gotten into your brain somehow through the fear toxin. You're experiencing hallucinations, and you're experiencing Joker himself personified. So because in this game you're spending so much time with the excellent Joker, who was once again voiced by Mark Hamill, which I never expected, it was just this huge fucking treat, and it's simply the best part of this game.
Nobody serenades you but me, Bat. Take it away, boys.
Take me on home to the asylum. Never alone in the asylum.
We're serenading Batman.
I filled you with dread, and I can't stop laughing. Your parents are dead, and I can't stop laughing. What else can I do?
Your parents are dead.
I can't
Stop laughing. I'd rather be listening to Joker, interacting with Joker.
Something truly beautiful is happening, Bats.
Joker is the best part of this game, hands down.
For sure.
Hands down, Joker's the best part. Then fighting drones, which pretty much sums up at least 50 to 60% of this game. That's not a good thing. I hate it when games have our superheroes go up against countless fucking robots like they have in all the shit Superman games. And anything reminding me of shit Superman games is starting off on the wrong foot. It may just be because it's the third or fourth game, but not even all the clever taunting from the two actual main villains, Scarecrow, and the incredibly disappointing and obvious from a mile away Arkham Knight.
You think you can outwit me? You think I'm just like all the others?
Yes.
Yes, you are. Their quibs quickly become cliche and annoying. Be the Batman was again our tagline. At this point, it's kind of hard not to feel a sense of fatigue setting in it as you go through the motions. I've already been the Batman now like 4 times, and sometimes this game actually plays like a really good remaster of those previous games instead of something completely new. The game does its best to shake the formula up, I'll give it that. It certainly feels as if every aspect of the game has been retouched or improved in some way. It adds new enemy types like shock troopers and smoky ninjas that prevent players from just spamming a single button in combat as was once possible in previous games. And the battles do truly get pretty challenging towards the latter part of the game. If only from the sheer numbers Batman has to go up against. Like fucking 30 to 1, 20 to 1, 40 to 1, those type of things. It's undeniably fun and empowering. But in cranking up the combat to 11, it's just starting to look and seem completely fucking ridiculous. It's as if some point our human Batman acquired superpowers as he flies all around the screen more like Flash or Superman, right? When he's just fighting thugs.
I've been waiting for...
Let me.
I've been waiting for...
Are you ready to fight? Wait. Let me finish my spiel. I need to finish what I'm about to say. The hell was that? The guy's like, what the fuck was that?
Batman. I'm not knocking it at all for that. I'm not removing any score because, like I said, it's so satisfying, it's easy to forgive and just indulge in. And they add some cool new gadgets too. Some you can oddly easily miss though, like the freeze grenade. Don't miss it. It's in the Gotham police headquarters. But you have to be like hyper aware of some of these collectibles. It's kind of weird. But there is this creative mimicry voice doohickey that it was extremely fun to mess around with.
I've got so much money.
Whoever made this game, this part of the game was on drugs. Money. I can't even find it.
This is the best part of the game, 10 out of 10.
A new dimension was even added to investigations, which I always felt was a really strong part of the Batman games. Here, you could piece together a crime scene, rewind and fast forward time, and pick out important details and evidence. And he goes... I don't wanna know. I can see my house from here. It was clever, it was appropriate, and it added to the great detective that Batman is. However, there felt like too few of the detective moments this time around, just replaced by a completely new star to this game. And this new star is also the most controversial addition. Yes, the Batmobile. More like the Bat Tank, okay? But it's very much like a double-edged sword, because if it's not done right, it could have risked fucking up the entire game. And ultimately, I felt it was in fact overused. Far too much time was spent in what quickly becomes World of Tanks Batman Edition.
See, these sort of sections just feel so pointless to me after the first time, and the second time, and the third time.
And the fourth time. Like, it was cool. You could do it 3 times. It's the rule of 3s. You could do it 3 times, and on that third time, you gotta end it on like a massive battle, a massive boss battle. But no, this is the 4th or 5th section where I feel like I'm sliding around in the Batmobile, fighting tanks.
And horde mode.
When you should be interacting face to face with the best villains in comics. That's right, Batman has the best villains in comics. I know I'm a Superman fan, but I can admit that. Okay? Not in a fucking bat tank. Now you're just shooting endless hordes of generic lifeless fucking tanks while the militia commander barks out the same tired orders over and over.
These machines are relentless. Unlike you, they don't give up. They don't hesitate, they don't hold back, and they are not afraid of you, Batman.
And they're also incredibly fucking boring. It becomes far too monotonous. Monotonous! I don't want that word in my Batman game.
Confirm strike on target. I got him.
And that's not to say it wasn't appreciated, the idea. I'm happy that it was included. And I think some of the challenges and the integration was cleverly done. You know, Batman would have likely used his Batmobile a ton to do things his body couldn't. But it just overstays its welcome by a lot. I mean, even the Riddler creates track courses for you to drive around on. That seems very un-Riddler-like, just laughable. He wouldn't do that. Even more hilarious is the fact that the game does its best to remind you that Batman doesn't kill over and over, even though you can run people down in your tank and shoot them with your fucking cannon. Son of a bitch.
You need to
get that shutter open and use the Batmobile to take down the militia.
After everything I've seen the Batmobile go through, I would not shoot the gun and fly. I would not stand there. What are you thinking?
I just murdered everybody.
Here's your night boots. He's still alive. Batman doesn't kill.
No, game. No. Those people are totally fucking dead now.
You stop right there, criminal scum, cause I'm Baymang! I'm gonna bring you to put the PS2 down! You put it down!
Hold on.
Who the hell steals a PS2 anyway, huh?
I'm broke.
Well, I'm sorry, but I gotta bring you to justice!
Is that a gun? I
No.
thought you would use guns.
No, it's not a gun. It's a backlock. Yeah, backlock.
What the fuck is a backlock?
It incapacitates you. See? Forever. Yeah. I'm Batman.
It's okay, don't give it a crap that Batman doesn't kill. Batman does kill. He kills a ton in the movies, especially Keaton. It's fun.
Yeah, go ahead and hit me.
Yeah, looked like he enjoyed that. Damn, that's some fucked up shit. And is it just me, or is it annoying that the entire Gotham City is evacuated again?
Scarecrow's threat worked. Yesterday, there were 6.3 million people in Gotham City. Today, not so many.
It's just way too convenient. Imagine how much more interesting and next level this shit would be if the city was populated with civilians, that you could interact with NPCs, that you could save on a small scale basis in addition to the larger villain crisis that's happening. No, it's just thugs, cops, and villains, giving me absolutely no motivation to take care of the random groups of enemies that are down below on the map, or the various cars of thugs driving around who think I give a shit at all about their Sunday drive. I don't. I'm Batman.
He's on our tail! Outrun that thing! Come on, close him! Out the target! Nice driving, idiot! He's right there! Oh, guys! He's crushing the car!
Thank you for your cooperation. Good night.
Why the hell would I want to clear out an army of militia and their support on the ground when I barely even stay on the ground? We all know the funnest way of travel is flying through the skies like a bird using your grapple hook.
If we can decrypt the Arkham Knight security protocols, we should be able to track his location.
If he thinks he
Holy shit! What the fuck? Now, if there were civilians down there, I might have gave a shit and started clearing those out. This is one of those missing elements I feel the game needed to really hit it out of the park. That and a real co-op mode. It was a perfect, ripe opportunity to do it. Instead, we get this dual play combat system, which amounts to nothing but a cool few animations when you beat the hell out of thugs, switching back and forth between Batman and his sidekicks for just too few moments in the game. Oh, that is pretty cool. I like that.
Here you go.
Ow. It's fun, but it's a far cry from the real desire that we all had of an integrated cooperative campaign. Never had it been more appropriate. You know, with your friends taking over as Robin, Nightwing, or even Catwoman.
This one's for you, Eddie. No doubt you enjoyed that, Detective. It's the most fun you'll have all night.
The game starts dripping with atmosphere, with detail. When you enter a diner as a cop at the beginning, only to be ambushed by Scarecrow, and perhaps the most exciting, fresh piece of the game right at that start. And while it does occasionally reach those levels, maybe 2 or 3 times, they're too far and few between. The rest feels like padding and worse, drone fodder. It's clear that Rocksteady still loves Batman and cares enough about him, what with all the tons and tons of Easter eggs just packed into this world. I didn't get my fucking Scarface, but at least I got to see the little doll in the glass. And we get a few Superman references too.
Yes. Man, we got this city locked down. I thought taking over a place like this would be hard. Yeah, who knows? Maybe the Knight will have us hit Metropolis next time. Ha, no way, man. You think the Bat's tough to kill? You don't want to go up against the other guy in a cape. You know, the only thing that's missing is if that freak from Metropolis flew in here.
Speaking of Superman, you'd think that with the stakes so high here, he'd at least ask Batman if he's got things under control or something, even though we know what Batman's response would be. Damn it. Where are you?
Can I help?
No, I don't need your help. God, I just have to find Scarecrow.
Seriously, Bruce, it'll take 2 seconds.
No! What did I just say? God, this is my city, Clark. You don't need you swooping in here every fucking time it's in trouble to help me out. Now go away.
Scarecrow's right there.
What?
He's right there.
No, he is not!
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not! That is a fake Scarecrow! You see? He fooled you! That's why you need me! God, you don't understand! You're needed elsewhere! Just go!
Why won't you let me help you, Bruce?
No! No! No, no, no! You always have to come to my city like this, Clark! This is my city! Gotham is mine! You're ruining everything! I hate you, Clark! My parents are dead! And I hate you! I hate you, you son of a gun! What are you doing? Put me down! Clark! Clark, put me down!
That's it.
I'm gonna use kryptonite on you, you son of a bitch!
You better not!
Okay!
You better not!
Alright!
You okay?
Yes!
Calm. Hey! I'll keep you up here.
Put me down!
Calm down.
Okay.
Alright.
Sorry. It's just, I love my city so much. And sometimes I can't contain the rage of my vengeance. But thank you, Clark. You've made me understand who I truly am. And why I must do things on my own without asking for help from you every single time. Because, you want to know the reason? Because I am Baymang!
He's got some serious issues.
It's fine! I got this! Don't help me! My parents are dead!
I mean, he tells Robin and all his friends constantly that
I'll do this myself!
Bruce, you need to let me help.
I had it under control.
Now, it's easy to blame the Batmobile for the game's flaws, but it's not just that, okay? If you're thinking that my problem is just a Batmobile, it's the fact that the main villain is barely a part of the game, always behind the scenes, in Scarecrow. It's that Arkham Knight, that reveal was way too obvious and disappointing to anyone who knows jack shit about Batman comics. And of course, being the 3rd or 4th game, come on now. It's that major, interesting villains are relegated to side quests that mostly have you repeating the same activity over and over. It's that there's little to no motivation this time to clear out sections of the city of thugs. And that Batman's greatest foe now seems to be bridges when trying to rescue Catwoman. Rather than interesting boss battles, which this game sorely lacks. The boss battles, they're not that great. The boss battles in this game honestly suck. They're not good. I think Batman Origins actually had better boss battles than this one. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I just didn't like the game as much as I thought I would. There's definitely fun to be had for me, but it just didn't come together in a satisfying way other than the psychological parts with Joker.
Got here. A good old-fashioned ambush. Oh, you wait there, Bats. Let your dear old Uncle Jay sort out these chumps. I can handle it, though it has been a while. Maybe a little rusty.
Activate sentry guns on my mark. 3. Guards! Open fire! Shoot everything! Now!
But I guess it's also possible that playing it on PC has blunted so much of my satisfaction with it that I will never get to redo. The final verdict, though, for Batman Arkham Knight is a 6 out of 10. It is slightly above average for me in the end. And if you're talking about the condition that the PC port it was in at release and it's still not up, and what I went through, it is easily a 4 or worse. I think the game, in the end, just falls slightly short of the hero that Gotham deserves. That final game to put the, icing on the cake. And worse, if you don't get 100% with all the collectibles and all the Riddler puzzles and doing all that shit, sometimes having to do it in New Game Plus because you couldn't do it originally and you can't get back to that area, just to get the satisfying ending? No. In fact, that's what YouTube is for nowadays anyways. Just go watch it on YouTube. At least that's what I'm gonna do because I really don't feel like playing through it a second time just to do that. Okay, guys? I have no idea what Rocksteady is working on next, but I think that it is time to take a break from Batman and get that amazing passion and creativity back and see them work on something completely different. Obviously, I want a Superman game. There's been rumors that WB Montreal might be working on one. This picture, which may be fucking fake, who knows? But it makes sense that the next evolution would be some kind of Justice League game where Batman is a part of it, but not the central focus. I have no idea what's in the future, but I am excited because the Rocksteady franchise, the Arkham franchise, laid such a solid foundation on how to do these types of games. And I really enjoyed them all. It's just this third one here, it's on its way out, and it is a slightly above average game instead of like this massive punch that I was hoping that the Arkham franchise would end on. And that's just my opinion. Okay, guys, and what's next? I don't know, but I'm really looking forward to it. So until then, I'll see you guys on the next Angry Joe Show.
Holy Toledo! I just missed him! Angry Joe! That bastard! He only gave our game a 6 out of 10!
6 out of 10?
And a 4 out of 10 too! On PC!
A 4? Holy run smell, Batman!
Let's kick his ass!
Yeah!
He doesn't understand the awesomeness of Batman! Well, because it's my best skin! My best one! Yeah!
No, this stops bullets. Distracting me with the dancing as you were
So? I gotta do it.
I know!
Robin, shut up! Come with it! Come with me!
Nightwing!
Batman! Batman! Joe! Shit!
You need any help?
No!
Seriously, Bruce. It will only take 2 seconds.
No! I got this!
Baymang!
Damn it!
God damn it!